Hey guys, this is Ishak.
Hi, Amaya.
And welcome.
Welcome to the Hiubang Show.
First of all, before we continue, I wanted to say thanks to Bitupan Bora for recommending us to watch this interesting video. So, what are we doing today?
So, before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn the bell notification on.
And also, we're gonna react on this video called Why Do North Indians different from the other way? Wait, let me check. Just to be case. Just to be sure, so why do Northeast Indians looks different from the other Indians? Interesting. Wait, before we continue, do you find there are different kind of Indians?
No, I cannot differentiate from.
Actually, like like there's some Indians who are actually more the skin are more fair than the others.
Yeah.
I think because I have like some of my Indian friends, they say that the the fair skin Indians are from the Northeast.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, so we're gonna check this video to prove whether or not I'm wrong. So let's just check it out.
How you doing, guys? Thanks for joining me here on FTD Facts.
This is the same video that we reacted on the show.
That I didn't even know exists until some of you guys brought it up to me on Instagram as well as below in the comment section. By the way, follow me on Instagram, guys. Link to that is down below. You can see what's going on outside of these FTD Facts videos, as well as sending me messages. I'm always responding to them. But this question is, why do Northeast Indians look different from other Indians? Now, India is a land of diversity and with many different kinds of people belonging to different races, cultures, and religions. So it is natural that people belonging to various different cultures would look differently. However, people from the northeastern part of India have a different look altogether. And why is that? Northeastern India comprises of 8 states. We have Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Manipur, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, and Sikkim. Northeastern India shares its borders with Myanmar, Bhutan, China, Nepal, and Tibet. These countries are comprised of people from almost the same ethnic group. Even with that, there's a variety of ethnic groups that live there, mainly the Mongoloids, the Indo-Aryans, the Australoids or Austric, and the Dravidians. Now let me pause there because I understand that in today's modern use, the term Mongoloid is often used as a derogatory term, and it's also used to insult people with a variety of different disabilities. However, for the sake of clarity as well as the integrity of the original use of the word, I'm using the term to relate to people in East Asia and Southeastern Asia. So no offense intended, I'm simply using the term how it was originally intended to be used. There's archaeological data that confirms that the Mongoloid race used to live in parts of South Asia during the Paleolithic age. In fact, some anthropologists see modern Chinese people as secondary descendants of Mongoloids. And since the people of northeastern India are also descendants of the Mongoloid people, you can see why all these races share familiar features. So while the original settlers in northeastern India were Mongoloids, the Indo-Aryan and other ethnic groups arrived later. And you can see that there's a huge dominance of Mongoloid element in the population of northeastern Asia. In some ancient texts, the northeastern regions belonged to tribes who spoke languages from the Tibeto-Burman family. Then in other parts of the northeast, there was a race of people who reached Myanmar from the Yunnan region of China and from there to Assam. The Mayetis tribe of Manipur state descended from the Tartars who migrated from China in the 13th to the 14th century, but examining all the groups of people that migrated to northeastern India would take forever. But in short, there are more than 200 very interesting tribes in northeastern India alone who at some point in history migrated from the neighboring countries of China, Myanmar, or Bhutan, and all of them came for various reasons, whether to look for fertile land or some sort of river or valley to conquer. Now, let's take a look at something pretty interesting and mind-blowing. Other than the racial differences, there are actually tribal and non-tribal dualities recognized by the Constitution of India that give certain benefits to the many tribal communities in the northeastern parts of India. This was all set up to help them catch up with the rest of society in terms of educational standards and living standards. It's because of reasons like these that northeasterners are often non-recognized and misrecognized. They're also viewed by a large portion of the Indian population as being foreigners because Because when other residents of India see people from the Northeast, or even if a tourist sees people from the Northeast, the automatic assumption is, oh, they're foreigners, maybe from China or Japan or Thailand or Nepal. And some label this as withholding the Indianness from the Northeastern Indian people. And that causes, in many cases, for them to be discriminated and marginalized.
It's a very common problem for everyone here to ask us whether we are actually Indians. That is very normal. And I wouldn't say it is normal, but it is very common.
So there you have it, guys. I hope that answered your question on why there is such a big difference in the look of people from northeastern India.
And that was
interesting.
That was interesting.
The difference between Northeast Indian and other Indians. Yeah.
So that is very new to me because, and yet it is not uncommon. I knew because in Indonesia we also have that kind of similarities where there are certain tribes in Indonesia where they are not.
The feature is
a bit different. A bit different because Indonesia is made up of a lot of tribes. Like for example, many of you assume that I am pure Chinese, whereas I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm actually half. I'm my dad is Javanese. My mom is Chinese.
Okay.
And you also, right? You are also kind of mixed, right?
Mixed, but I'm pure Indonesian.
No, mixed of what?
Like
What race and what race?
My father from West Sumatra is Padang.
Padang, yeah, Padang.
And my mother is from East, center of Java.
So you got
Pati, yeah. So
you
I'm
got
mixed.
Padang Javanese.
Padang and Javanese.
So I think that's a lot of the Indonesian culture nowadays. Is a lot of them are not pure blood.
Yeah.
A lot of them are mixed. I think a lot of them are mixed. And going back to these Northeast Indian videos is very interesting because they are very different than what the Indians that we imagine it to be. Because when I talk about it in the beginning, I thought like the fair skin. I didn't mean that different. It was so different from what I imagined.
Yeah.
So it was interesting and it's very new. It's
but
very,
then
very new.
it's kind of but then we realized that she's Indian when she talked, right?
Yeah.
By the time she got interviewed and she talked, then oh, that's an Indian accent.
Yeah. So nevertheless, I think it's very interesting to react on these videos, these educational videos. So thank you for the recommending. And like always,
thank you for watching and bye.